when you know a team's ready to move on from you, no more guaranteed money left in that contract. I've been hurt, so I don't have no film out there.
Yeah, no more free money. No more free money. He been collecting free checks for a year and a half. No more free money. I told you, y'all lucky I ain't an NFL owner. I would turn it to Calvin Candy out there. I'm like, get your black ass out on that field and earn your mother trucking checks, Negro. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Attack on Cowboys, man. And oh my goodness, we were about to sit down and pretty much preview the Cowboys and Packers game. But then TP start going off. So we're just going to jump right into this thing, man. TP just got wind of Jerry Jones's latest comments about Micah Parsons on 105.3 The Fan. He already sent it to the family group chat. This is going to get hectic, y'all. Go ahead and buckle in. And y'all be sure to subscribe, leave a like on the video, and use the new feature that YouTube got with hyping the video as well so more people can see this one. Let's go, man. Let's go. Man, shut your up.
That's why we ain't win. That's why we ain't win.
You need to focus your camera, too, while you be getting your point off. Let me go ahead. While you trying to focus your camera, let me catch people up to the comments Jerry actually made, bro, because there you go. You good now. There you go.
Well, I don't know why that joke had to focus like that.
Yeah, that was crazy. You look like that's because you was raging inside. They couldn't see what spirit was about to come out. Job of Shoulders reporting. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones on 105.3 The Fan on facing Micah Parsons Sunday. He said, quote, I don't know why Jerry said this crap today. Now, I'm going to hold my thoughts for a second. While he does make great plays, there is also a way to approach playing against Micah. As we know, we didn't exactly win the Super Bowl those years. Oh, Lord! Bro, what's going on? What's going on, bro?
One thing's for sure, two things are for certain. There's things that you can do against Micah Parsons, yes, for sure. And those things include doubles, triples, some traps. And you know how to combat that? Get motherfuckers on the D-line that can take advantage of a 1v1. That's how you combat that. Get a defensive coordinator that knows how to take advantage of that type of situation and put guys in favorable matchups to win.
But hold on. So are you trying to say that Osa Digizua can't win a 1v1?
I'm not saying that.
Are you trying to say that DeMarcus Lawrence last year couldn't win a 1v1? Oh, he got hurt.
Saying that.
You say you definitely saying that.
Saying that.
Come on, bruh. There was times that even when Micah was here, D-Law was still playing like our best edge, bro, overall.
Run defender?
Huh?
Run defender?
Yeah. Overall,
fuck no.
Overall,
fuck no.
What you mean? What you mean? You ain't going?
Never going.
All right. We'll get off of that.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is, right? It's been 3 games into the 2025 season, and Rashawn Gary already got 3/4 of DeMarcus Lawrence's sacks that he had in 3 seasons. In 3-4 seasons with Mike, I think D-Law's highest sacks was like 7.
This is kind of crazy. This is a crazy quote. I ain't gonna lie. Now, I ain't about to sit here and let you degrade the rest of our Cowboys so you can lift your brother up.
I'm not even going to grade. All I'm going to say is, when we go watch these playoff games and everybody wondering where Mike is at, and Mike is the only one applying pressure to the quarterback, the only one, and then we trade him away and say we got better, and then we understand why he was the only one. At this point, I'm even saying Dante Fowler, you're not supposed to be the main edge rusher. You're supposed to be paired with somebody, because I feel like that's when he did his best work. When he was with Micah, coming off the bench, you know what I mean? Fresh, getting 8-9 sacks. Then he go to Washington with other good pass rushers, and then he go get 10. And then now he's the only one, and he's not doing nothing.
Right.
I'm just saying, though.
Listen here. Dorrance Armstrong is balling out right now.
Yeah.
There's plenty of guys that were playing with the Cowboys. Huh?
A guy that should be on our team.
Okay, I ain't gonna get into that debate because I mean you may have me on that one. I ain't gonna lie, you may have me on that one. I mean the results have proven that the dude is still. I mean he's good. You know what I'm saying? That was a miss as far as Cowboys letting the guy go that they pretty much brought up in their system and they just let him go, right?
Yeah.
And now we still looking for options to replace that. To be honest, I gotta keep it real. We're still looking for options to replace the type of production Dorrance was giving us even right now as we speak. So I gotta be honest. Now I'm gonna say this, bro, about these comments. I cannot believe that Jerry Jones just did this right before the game.
He almost put the Super Bowl on Micah. That's crazy to me.
Bro.
He almost not winning the Super Bowl on Micah. He almost did that. And the way he inferred that, I don't like that because there's a bunch of moves that we could have made that could have helped us win, and we didn't do none of them.
Right.
That's my only thing.
I agree. I mean, I definitely agree. 2023. I feel like after that season,
that was the most we did.
I mean,
that was the most we did.
Right. I agree, bro. Up until this past offseason, there's definitely been times where you can look at it and be like, damn, there was a lot of missed opportunities as far as times the Cowboys could have gotten better or made their team better. Even something as simple as, and I'm not even talking about no big money deals. I'm talking about something as simple as, why
we were talking about the other night?
Calais Campbell. Yep.
Come on, bro.
Something as simple as Calais Campbell. Right.
On,
an older guy still producing at a very high level, flashing. You wouldn't have him playing the same role that he was playing last night. You know what I'm saying? He would be more, even more so in a rotation to where he wouldn't be putting that kind of strain on his body, but you would have a hell of a rotation. You know what I'm saying? You would have a hell of a rotation. Mozzie can still learn behind him. But at the end of the day, I'm more so disappointed that Jerry made this comment. I thought this was the type of thing that I was waiting to see if Jerry was going to continue to do. Something that could tangibly impact the motivation of players on the field in a negative way, or just the production of players on the field in a negative way. And I feel like this right here, this gave Micah more motivation than he needed. I'm sure he was already had all the motivation in the world. But this kind of quote, bro, is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of crazy, especially
but Micah been chilling.
And to his credit, he ain't said much. You know what I'm saying? Micah ain't really said much else after he was getting asked about it that first week or so. He ain't said too much else, bro. To his credit, you look stressed.
Because I'm really pissed off because there's fans that actually be believing that shit. Like Micah couldn't help us win right now. Like there's fans that believe that Micah couldn't help us win right now. There's fans that believe.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say he couldn't help us win. I think that's foolish. He's a great player. I think he can help you win. I just think that you also, like you said, like you've been saying, you need other guys around him too, though.
Yeah.
And the way the contract situation played out, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their opinions and their thoughts about that and how they feel. But the optics of it does give the appearance as if, hey, to keep him here, you would have eliminated that possibility at some point to where you having to pay Dak, CD, Micah, Tyler, and all these other dudes. It just looked like you were going to be riding all or nothing on a select group of guys. Which, I mean, they still going to be doing that anyways. They still
been doing that.
Yeah, they still going to be doing that anyways. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to be honest, bro. I wonder how Brian Schottenheimer feels about this. Bro. Because, man, this is bulletin board material. Because, like you said, it could easily be taken. It's like, damn, you trying to put it on me that we didn't win the Super Bowl? When it's like, Jerry, we seen the video, you telling Mike it wasn't his fault. like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we literally saw that video, bro. We literally saw that video.
Well, I mean, honestly, like, people say he disappeared in that game, which I don't understand because I feel like he was the only one on the defense flashing, the only one in Jordan Love's face. And, you know, just like the past couple weeks, somebody's butt naked down the field. What can you do with it? You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I've been being very reasonable, and I'm everybody know I'm objective when it comes to Jerry. At times when people feel like I'm bootlicking and stuff, no, I'm just really being objective and looking at the facts, take my emotions out of it. Being objective in this situation, bro, this was probably, to me, the worst thing Jerry's done all season. Since 2025, this is probably the worst quote Jerry has given. Real talk. Even through all the trade BS and everything else, he came off as reasonable in that. I mean, he came off as kind of like, okay, I guess. I hate your reasoning, but I guess it makes sense.
My thing is, you could have said everything but the last part. Because you've been alluding to the first part the last couple of days, the last couple of times you hit the mic. You've been saying there's ways that we can block Mike, or we believe that we can block Mike. That's fine. You know what I mean? That's fine. But it's like, I don't think he's taking
that last part feels like a shot.
Yeah, the last part was a shot, and I don't
think
feels
like a shot.
That like when you have a guy that is commanding all that attention from the offense, other guys have to be able to produce.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just my whole thing with that. Like, other guys have to be.
And that's something that we did see happening. Is like when he was getting doubled and had multiple guys dedicated to just throwing him off. Other guys were not coming through in certain times, and that is true, y'all. I mean, I know we all like, F Micah and DC Fowell and Go Cowboys, but just specific to this quote and kind of how it comes off, Jerry out of line for this. Jerry out of pocket for this, and this is probably easily the least favorite thing that I've heard Jerry say all year for me. This was definitely an old Jerry throwback. This was a hey, soap opera, I'm going to stir up the drama Jerry moment right here because this was completely unnecessary, bro. Completely unnecessary. Nobody else has even really discussed Micah for real all week. Even when the reporters have tried to get them to discuss Micah, they've been like, hey, man, the Packers, they have a lot of really good players. Everybody's kind of kept it about the game, not necessarily the drama of the game. Jerry just came and instantly made it all about the drama. You know what I'm saying? And added a lot of fuel to the fire. And I ain't gonna lie, I hate this. I really don't like this quote. Now, we're gonna segue this into talk about the actual game, bro. Let's talk about the actual game here. And we got Packers at the Cowboys. The Packers are currently the number 4 seed in the NFC. Cowboys are currently the number 14 seed. Packers 2-1, Cowboys 1-2. Packers are currently averaging 21.3 points per game. They just came off that rough game against the Cleveland Browns. However, in that defense and with the Browns, there's some dogs. Cowboys are averaging 24.7 points per game, which is good enough for 10th in the league. Packers are 18th in the league, by the way. Point differential, Packers are 7th in the league with plus 20. Cowboys are 24th in the league with minus 18. Record in close game, Packers are 0-1. Cowboys are 1-1. Average margin of victory, Packers are 11.5 points. They're 11th in the league. Cowboys are 3 points. They're 23rd in the league. Turnover differential, Packers are +1, 10th in the league. Cowboys are -5, 31st in the league, bro. And total penalties, Packers got 28. That's good for 28th in the league. Cowboys got 20. That's 14th in the league. How we feeling about this? The line right now is like +7 for the Cowboys, bro. So the Cowboys are about a 7-point underdog at home. And at home, I think they give them like 3 points. So they're really looking at like a 10-point underdog is really what Vegas is trying to call it.
Yeah, 2 possessions for sure.
2 possessions?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, you was talking crazy. Where'd that energy go?
I'm taking the over. Oh, yeah, I'm about to say, if you taking bets, take the over.
Nah.
Over. If you taking bets.
He said if you taking bets, take the over. And let me get this off my screen because DraftKings is not a sponsor of the channel. Y'all, I don't want y'all looking into that. Shout out to Underdog. Hey, shout out to Underdog, man. Matchup insights. Oh, man, this is crazy, bro. Dak is 1-5 versus the Packers in his career, including 0-2 in the playoffs. One was against Aaron, one was against Jordan, man. The Aaron one can't really. I mean, Dak did everything he could in that one. That was just the Aaron Rodgers moment type of situation. And Mason crossbar, and that Jordan Love one was just an absolute mess, bro. Absolute mess.
I think the game's gonna go more like that second game than the
Damn. That's his lowest win percentage versus any opponent in his career that he's played at least 3 times, bro.
I believe it. Tampa Bay up there too. Shit.
He beat them in the playoff. He beat them.
That was the only win.
That's the only one he got against Tampa. Man, that's crazy. Hey, chill out on Dak. Chill out on Ford. Chill out on Ford.
At least while Brady was there. Damn,
Quay Walker balling. They said he has not missed a single tackle on any of his 31 tackle opportunities this season.
I'm telling you, we're gonna have 2 all-pro caliber linebackers, 2 of them.
Oh Lord, Trevon! Oh Lord! That's a nasty stat. Oh, that's nasty, bro. Trevon is gross, bro, and you was one of his main cheerleaders. It said Diggs has allowed 17.4 yards per target in coverage this season, the second most in the NFL. Oh my gosh. And he has not forced a single tight window throw. Oh my gosh, bro.
He hurt.
Nah, I don't want to hear that. Don't give me that he hurt stuff, bro. Don't give me that he hurt stuff, because he keep telling us he not. He keep telling us he not.
I don't care what he tell you. I know.
What you mean? No, he keep telling us he not hurt, bruh.
Yeah, listen.
They keep trying to throw him on the injury report, and he keep coming out and be like, no, I'm good, nothing wrong.
He not. He just want to play. There's a difference. And my nigga, and like my whole thing is, if you healthy enough to play, but you're being a detriment to the team, you gotta hold yourself accountable and be like, I'm just not ready yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's what I see. He's just not ready yet. After week 1, I thought he was gonna be fine, but they just didn't push the ball down the field. So when teams start pushing the ball down the field, and now you're being a liability in coverage, I just know that something not right with him. I just know that. Then he's not practicing. They say it's because of the knee. He said it's not the knee. I know it's the knee. You like week 1, you said you was 70-80%, and you've been playing every week,
bro.
There's no way it's no way it's not the knee. It's no way.
He said it was his hamstring.
It's the knee, man. I don't believe that it's not the knee.
You know who else think it's the knee? The Cowboys. The Cowboys think it's the knee. They put the knee on the injury report.
Yeah, they know, but that's what I'm saying, man. They not slow, bro. Listen, Trevon.
So why is he doing this then? Because because I saw somebody give a very interesting take, and I haven't really thought about it like that earlier. Somebody said this earlier today on one of my tweets, bro. They said Trevon is being selfish right now because we could have kept a guy like a Zion Childress had he went on IR like he was supposed to. How you think? What you think about that?
I won't put him on IR because he can still practice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying.
But if he's not healthy, then why have him out there doing live action practices and stuff?
Because, you know what I mean? You still, you know what I mean? You healthy enough to practice because, you know, practice ain't full speed. Practice ain't, you know what I mean, real physical. So it's like, all right, get him out there, practice, let him ramp up because he ain't had no training camp for real. So let him ramp up and get his feel for the game back. The same way they did for Deron Bland last year. How he could have came back, but they held him out them 3 extra games. Like, nah, get right. That's what they should have did for him. He should have been playing his first game on Sunday or the following week. You know what I'm saying? Like, that should have been his first game. Because, you know what I mean, you playing games now. I really felt like he gets pressure from the front office to play. Right. Me personally. Because, you know what I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, he is paid.
I can't let you slide with that. I can't let you slide with that. You know what I'm about to say. But you gotta let me get it off. You gotta let me get it off so the audience know what I'm about to say.
Timetables, whatever.
Nah, bro. Yeah, I can't let you just slide with that without me throwing that factoid out there, bro. Trevon Diggs is the only person who has put a timetable on his return. He's the only person who's gone to the media and said, I can come back at this time. He's the only person that did that. Everyone else made it seem like they didn't know when to expect him back. Why? Why?
Livelihood. Like,
so don't say the front office is pressuring him when he's pressuring.
No. It is the front office because the front office gave every indication this offseason we're ready to move on from. The front office gave every indication this offseason we're ready to move on from you.
And they better still be ready to move on from you.
Yeah, but when you know a team's ready to move on from you, no more guaranteed money left in that contract. I've been hurt, so I don't have no film out there.
Yeah, no more free money. No more free money. He been collecting free checks for a year and a half. No more free money. I told you, y'all lucky I ain't an NFL owner. I would turn into Calvin Candy out there. I'm like, get your black ass out on that field and earn your mother trucking checks, Negro. I would go off on him.
Yo.
Yeah. You said I would get canceled, I would. That's why God didn't bless me with no NFL team. God was like, get your black muscle-bound ass out on that field and run.
Time out. Now, let's go back to the original injury. Why the fuck are we out there doing one-on-ones on a Thursday practice for my man Diggs to tear his ACL?
So you trying to blame the coaches for him having Chinese chopstick kneecaps and legs, bro? That's his bad. If he wasn't out there not wearing knee pads and thigh pads and actual football equipment, maybe his black ass would have some protection.
No, that joint was a non-contact.
He out there walking around like a bad bitch with tights on.
It was a non-contact.
That man like he ready to walk the runway out there. He ain't got no pads on.
It was a
I'm
non-contact.
with Coach Prime on that shit. Bro, these boys got to put some pads back on. I was watching Trevon last game. I was like, bruh, he ain't got no pads on the bottom half. And if he had some thigh pads on, them bitches was this big.
Usually they don't, though.
Bro, that's how you know the game that got soft. Because dudes can get away with doing that.
Nah, because, like, I mean, usually, you know.
I know they usually have smart, the DBs and receivers, they don't have as bulky of pads and stuff like that. I know that. And they don't wear all the pads. I know that, bro. But, dog, tights? Just straight tights?
Yeah. You need that speed. That should be weighing you down.
Speed? Did you just say speed and Trevon Diggs in the same sentence right now?
Especially him right now.
Did you just say speed and Trevon Diggs in the same sentence?
Especially him right now. He need to be.
No, he need to be out there on hillies. If he needs some speed, he need to put some damn wheels on the bottom of his shoes and just skate out there. Because he can't run no more. He can't run.
He's not healthy.
That boy need a pogo stick, a bike, or something. They need to make an exception for Trevon. Give him a moped out there so he can cover.
And then he not even practicing. And watch him play on. He not even practicing. But watch him play on Sunday. He's not even practicing. But watch him play on Sunday.
He on YouTube.
And then everybody gonna blame him for getting cooked. And then I'm gonna be like, why is he out there again? Why is he out there? Because if it was me, he wouldn't be out there. I don't care how much I'm paying you.
So you gonna let a dude sit out his whole contract and not get no return on your investment back from him?
Listen, if he's hurt,
listen, you go out of business.
When he got hurt, came back last year, and then he got hurt again, and everybody in the building knew that he partially tore his knee, and he was out there that very next week. And the week after, and the week after that, and the week after that. And then next thing you know, now he might not be able to play the whole next season. And then we come back, and you let him do the same thing? No, that's negligence.
They didn't let him. We just quit ignoring the facts, bro. We can't ignore the facts that are out there to form our own opinions and realities.
Sometimes
we can't do that.
Sometimes you gotta guard a motherfucker from himself. Sometimes you gotta protect a motherfucker from.
And sometimes you gotta protect a motherfucker from your checkbook. All right? Maybe they protected their checkbook and they're like, Diggs, we gonna get something back from your black ass before you gone next year. We know they getting rid of them next year. We know they getting rid of them. We know they getting rid of them.
Okay, so would you rather have would you rather let him get healthy where you can get the best product? Or force him out there to what we're watching?
I would get 17 games out of his ass on one leg and then boot him out of Dallas versus getting 4 games from him so-called healthy. Versus getting... What does he look like healthy, though?
He's giving up 17 yards.
But, you're right. You're right. Cut that last part out. No, you're right. Cut that last part out. Yeah, cut that last part out. You're right. He giving up an almost perfect passer rate, bro. That shit crazy, bro.
Like at some point you gotta just want him to get healthy so you can try to see. Okay,
but what does him healthy look like?
Exactly. But that's what I mean. At some point, you got to want to get him healthy so you understand, okay, he's just done. That's where I'm at. I want to see him healthy so I can make that determining factor. That's where I'm at. Because right now, I can give him, I know he's not 100%. So I know he's not 100%. And it's not going to go up as the season progresses. It's not going to go up. It's only going to decline. So if we're not going to get healthy, why even keep letting him go out there, bro? When he's being a detriment to the team.
Dog.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, so if you come out this week, so if you don't practice this week and then you play on Sunday and the same shit's happening on Sunday, who do you blame? I'm going to blame the coaches in the front office.
I'm going to blame Matt Eberflus too, because I heard Jadeveon Clowney say he was ready to play last week, and he thought he was going to play a little bit last week, but he didn't.
I thought he was going to play at least a little bit, but, you know, I mean, I get no training camp.
No, so how's it that he expected to play, or he felt like he was ready to play a little bit? We weren't getting any pressure on the quarterback. This was the first time Caleb Williams never got sacked in the game, bro, in his career. Ever.
Bro, because.
And he didn't get out on the field a little bit?
For the same reason why Dalvin Cook wasn't out there, bitch. For the same reason.
What's that? What's that?
Let's see what these guys got. This is their last chance. I'm telling you, them niggas be out there experimenting. Listen, they said, okay, we got Jadeveon Clowney. Let him ramp up a little bit. And we're going to give these guys one more chance. You know what I mean? It's the Bears. That's what they were saying. I think that's what they was against the Bears. If we can't get the Caleb Williams, who, like you said, first time he ain't been sacked in his whole career. If we can't get to him, we know what's up. Now they know what's up. But even then, you know what I mean? He got to be on a snap count. He got to be on a snap count in the next few weeks. Because, you know what I mean? You definitely don't want him to get him hurt.
I agree with you right there.
They need to be looking at that trade market. There's two very valuable options out there.
Jeffrey Simmons?
Yeah, two very valuable options.
Jeffrey Simmons, there's been rumored that the Titans are looking to get up off of him, and they're saying that his value is anywhere between a second and a third round pick type area.
Oh, it's crazy. Like, that's what I do at Madden. I just grabbed him the other day. I said, yeah, Jeffrey Simmons, my boy. Like, I fuck with you.
Who are you playing with on Madden right now?
Titans? Look, I said, Jeffrey Simmons, I fuck with you, my boy, but we got to get you up out of here.
Yeah. You said we got to get you up out of here.
Right, we got to get you up out of here, my boy. You getting too much money and we suck.
Okay, so here's some matchup comparisons for the game, bro. Overall passing efficiency.
I don't understand how Cowboy content creators are trying to push this narrative like we got a chance.
Go ahead. Get it up.
If we had a Micah Parsons, we had a chance.
Oh, here he go with this.
Bullshit. If we had a Trey Hendrickson, we had a chance.
Here you go.
If we had a Jeffrey Simmons, we had a chance.
Yeah, you better start having some other guys.
If we had some niggas that could get to the quarterback, we had a chance. That's why the Browns had a chance. Like,
yeah, the Browns had Jordan Love running for his life.
Browns front four dictated that whole game.
Yeah.
That whole game.
Yeah.
The rookie linebacker at UCLA that we was real high on. I wanted to draft him too. I was mad when Cleveland drafted him. I ain't gonna lie. Carson, I forget his last name.
Carson Schwetziger.
Man, he out there. He looked like an all-pro as a rookie. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he balling. No, he balling. He flying around. Shades of Clay Matthews.
That defense is nasty, bro. And I knew it was gonna be an ugly, close game like that. Two of the top defenses in the league. I knew it was gonna be a close game like that. Jordan Love turnover fucked it up. I just know the Packers took that loss like, damn, this shit really any given Sunday. So from this point on, I expect them to go out there and do the job. I feel like if you don't have a defensive line or a front seven that can really get nasty and really get after the quarterback, I don't see how you can really fuck with Green Bay, who's not going to give up a lot of points. They're not going to give up a lot of points.
The Cowboys' defense is literally almost last in the league in every single passing category, bro. They're 32nd in long passing, 29th in pass in the blitz versus the pass, 31st in overall passing efficiency, 32nd in deep pass and defense. Oh my God, 31st against passing versus no play action.
Look,
oh
and
my
just
God.
in context, the Packers line have been beat up the whole year so far, and they didn't give up no sacks to the Lions, who just sacked Lamar Jackson 7 times. They didn't give up no sacks to the Lions, and they only gave up 2 to Washington, who, you know what I mean, they get after the quarterback too. So it's just like, you can just tell that Brown.
Woo! The Packers injury report longer than a giraffe's neck. Oh my God.
Yeah, the Packers? Yeah.
Yeah. Are y'all gonna make it?
That's what I'm saying. They're hurt up. They've been hurt up the whole year. But it's just like, that's how you can tell how deep that team is. So that when they actually do get healthy, they're going to be a problem.
Man, cut it out. You glazing.
But nobody on that injury list, they're missing too much besides the right tackle.
Yeah. Who is it? Zach Tom?
Yeah.
Zach Tom?
That's the only one that they
Who's
really
Anthony
missing.
Belton? Is he the left tackle?
Yeah, he the rookie, though. He don't even start.
Oh, okay. So you said that's the only person that's really relevant of theirs that's missing.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I mean, outside of Christian Watson, but I feel like, and now Jaden Reed, but I feel like their receiver room is deep enough to where, like, yeah, it hurt, but they're not.
I guess our DBs, anybody can go out there and be a superstar. Anybody can go out there and be a superstar.
I like the way Wicks is looking, and I like the way Matthew Golden is looking. I mean, they just gotta. I feel like Jordan Love.
Deron Bland gonna be back, so it's gonna be clamps, my boy. It's gonna be clamps, my boy. Deron Bland is back,
and I'm not believing in that because
here we go.
He's limited in practice, so you know he's not full go, and he got a foot injury. So like. You rather have 2 injured cornerbacks out there with lower leg injuries. That's just a recipe for disaster, if you ask me. Especially when your safeties don't know how to keep the top on.
Well, you heard that they're simplifying the communication.
Hey, you ask me, simplifying the communication ain't got shit to do with knowing your responsibility and knowing I have to get depth.
Or getting your eyes out the damn backfield for just a split second. Split second. Just to see what's going on around you. To see what's going on around you, bro.
Coaching can't help that.
Because you know what looking at a quarterback's eyes can't tell you. You know the quarterback looking at a quarterback's eyes the whole time can't. Yeah, it can tell you the general location he might be.
It can't tell you who running behind you.
It can't tell you the depth to get at. It cannot tell you the depth to get at. But that's why you gotta know what the fuck going on around you.
That's why, you know what I mean, when you're reading the quarterback, you're supposed to be getting the fuck up out of there.
Bro.
As you're reading the quarterback. But we don't understand how to do that. And that's not coaching. Because coaching can't help that. They've been playing this game since they was little kids.
And probably doing that same shit since they was little kids.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they've been playing this game since they were little kids.
Bro.
This is shit that you do in 8th, 9th grade.
Yeah.
They're 30 now. You can't tell me you don't know how to get depth and read coverage and read the route concepts as you're getting
That
depth.
is the most frustrating thing to watch. And you know what?
You can't tell me that.
If it happens again, let me tell you something. If it looks exactly how it's been looking the last really 4 weeks, like outside of 3 weeks, the Eagles game, I don't know what was going on with the defense that game because for some reason Jalen Hurts couldn't find all them pockets everybody else is. I don't know what it was.
You don't look to push the ball downfield for real. That's just all that is.
But bro, these last 3, if it looks like this again, when are the conversations gonna start about Matt Eberflus and what other adjustments can be made, what players can be changed out? Like at that point, you're gonna start talking about like, bro, somebody needs to start touching that steel. Somebody needs to sit their ass down for a second, bro. Real shit.
The first one got to be Donovan Wilson. I got to be the first. Sunday, Wyatt got to be the starter, man. He got to be the starter on Sunday. He got to be. If he's not,
it's not gonna happen.
I feel like if he's not, I feel he will be by the end of the game. I'm letting you know that right now. If Donovan Wilson touches,
what type of score you predicting, bro? Because I haven't heard you say anything positive at all about the Cowboys can do. Because I think we can run the ball on y'all ass.
You think we can run? Y'all run?
Yep,
Run the
even
ball
with
like
TJ, even with TJ and Brock in. Yep.
Run the ball like how?
Right at your brother.
Run the ball like how?
Right at your brother.
Okay.
Right at your brother.
Okay.
Wherever he lined up, we adjusted to run that bitch right in his direction.
You think teams ain't tried that already?
They ain't had what we got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Lions ain't got what y'all got.
We got Javonte.
The Lions ain't got what y'all got.
Yeah, well, the Lions was trying to figure out what to do with their new offensive line.
Okay. I'm glad you say that because they see the Browns on Sunday. So when they look exactly how we made them look, we're gonna come back to that conversation. All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna put it to you like this.
So we can't run the ball on y'all. Y'all just shutting everybody run game down like that.
I'm gonna put it to you like this.
We can't run the ball on y'all.
Not for how you think you want to.
How many yards you think they're gonna hold us to? Running the ball.
100.
How many yards per carry?
About 3.
Oh, you wildin'. Oh, you're wildin'.
Yo.
Oh, you're wildin'.
Yo, we ain't facing defense like that.
Y'all done played the Browns, who have no offense for real. They still trying to figure out everything on offense.
They ain't do shit on offense.
Y'all done played the Lions, who for real, that was the first game of the season. I think that they wasn't really prepared for y'all and how y'all looked coming out. I ain't gonna lie to you. And you know, they trying to figure shit out. They got a bunch of new coordinators. I think that was some they got some growing pains going on right now. Who else y'all played?
The Commanders.
And the Commanders with Lil Bill. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
You the Commanders that
and that trash ass offensive line the Commanders got. They offensive line already got Jaden Daniels hurt.
No, we hurt Jaden Daniels.
No, they offensive line got him hurt.
We hurt Jaden Daniels.
Boys was out there playing. Guess who out there?
We hurt him. All that you think you're gonna be running around? No. Come here. All right, look, man. Listen, man. I like the way our run game look. I like the way the Cowboys run game. Our run game, because you know I'm both. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, cut this out. You're not both. You are not, but you can't sit up there and say you both. You got this yellow and green ass background. You haven't said nothing positive about us. You acted like that dude that was on that House of Highlights video. You acted like that Cowboys fan had to argue with.
Because as a Cowboys fan and being a realist and being able to watch the Packers every week, I just know
everybody want to be a realist.
I'm just being real, bro. This is just me watching.
Foots, I rock with your game prediction, Foots. Foots, 31-28. I'm right with you, Foots. 31-28. Cowboys walk off Brandon Aubrey field goal.
Foots is in the chat?
No, he ain't here.
Oh, well, listen.
Ain't no chat. We it's recording.
All right. Man, listen, Foots, man. Nobody's scoring. If anybody's scoring 31 points, it's gonna be the Packers. But I feel like the Cowboys are gonna come to play a little bit. So I'm gonna say 28-10.
Oh my God! That's coming to play a little bit.
Yeah, the defense. I mean, the defense.
Oh hell no, bro! 31-28. How about them Cowboys?
Look, 28.
31-28. How about them
28. It's gonna be 28-10 or 28-17. Unless the Packers turn the ball over, I don't see teams scoring more than 20 points. I really don't. That's the reason why the Packers have the #1 scoring defense in the league right now. And
because they didn't play scrubs.
Play scrubs, yeah.
Outside the Lions. The Lions ain't scrubs. They was just trying to figure it out week 1.
It's cool. You go and see on Sunday. Listen, I'm just being real. if you worry about Micah, Rashawn Gary's gonna be still leading the league in sacks. If you
They not gonna worry about Micah. Javonte Williams gonna put a shoulder in that nigga rib cage, and we gonna do what we do.
Yo, Micah's gonna get doubled off the butt.
Brevin Spann-Ford gonna be putting hands on that boy off the line, and we gonna do what we do.
Listen, these niggas have 4 niggas that can get up to the quarterback. What are you gonna do? Like, it's not like they don't have just one. They don't just have just 2. It's we got our 2 edges that we can move inside. We got our backers that we can bring up. They blitz almost like Micah do. Then you got Lucas Vanessa who can play outside, inside.
He about to start naming all the Dollar General players all act like they stars. Let's go.
Hold on, you saying Dollar General?
Yeah, I said Dollar General. Yeah, I said Dollar General. They wear the same colors. That ugly ass yellow. Yeah, I said Dollar General.
They're all first rounders.
Dollar General.
It's not like I'm just naming. It's not like I'm just naming nobodies.
You know who else is a first rounder? Kyer Elam. You know who else is a first rounder? Kenneth Murray. You know who else is a first rounder? Mozzie Smith. You know who else is a first rounder? Taco Charlton.
He's just named. Well, guess what? The difference between them niggas and the niggas that I'm talking about, the niggas I'm talking about is leading the league in pressures, pressure rate, pass win rate, all that good shit. That's what they're doing. And they got the league leader in sacks.
But the dudes I just named is leading the league in receiving yards allowed, snaps lost, yards given up at the line of scrimmage. Now what?
What you mean? Packers,
yeah. Hey, those boys was terrible. Everybody's name was bad, bro. Everybody's name was bad.
I know. I'm just saying, like, and then the pass rush on top of the mixing coverages. I just know Dak, and this is going to be one of them games
Well, he said
where he's going to end up saying fuck it.
Yeah.
I just know it.
Yeah, we talked about that. A lot of people mistake that. Let's talk about that to wrap this up. A lot of people mistake Dak, I think, panicking and I guess being afraid of the moment or whatever. I think that a lot of the times people really underestimate what it feels like to know that if I don't do something, nothing's going to happen.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of times people really underestimate that. And we saw a good example of, even last week, even against the Bears, even last week, I felt like when Dak finally throws that first interception, when he gets that first turnover in the game, he goes into a mode where he's less conservative and he's kind of like, F it. I'm about to let this mug slip. I'm about to let this mug fly. I done turned the ball over now. It ain't like I'm going to have a unstained game or anything. I'm about to let this bad boy fly now. And a lot of times he's in a situation where he has to do that because, like Shotty pointed out last week against the Bears, bro, you were in a situation where you got to speed the game up now on offense. You got to speed the game up now so you can get more possessions to where you can actually get in the game, right? So now you're putting yourself in a situation where you're only passing the ball. The defense already knows exactly what you're about to be doing, so it's much easier to play defense in that regard. And your best receiver went out, and George then gave you a tip pass interception. So it's like, bro, you get to a point where you're like, bro, I'm about to start slinging this mug, and whatever happens, happens, bro.
Exactly. And it's going to get like that because I'm telling you, they have a defensive line and linebackers that play downhill. The Cowboys, as they should, they're going to come out and try to run the ball. But to a defense that's literally giving up 3.5 yards per play, it's setting up for 3rd and 5, 36. And what has to happen? The ball got to come in the air. And then now we can go exotic blitzes, shit at the sticks. And it's not a recipe for success. And you know what I mean? The little check downs that we do to Ferg after he tipping all that good stuff. Yeah, that's all fine and dandy. But when you're not getting nothing after the catch, you're still in them 3rd and long situations. And it's just not going to be good for Dak, man. Especially where that pass rush is. They're the only team in the NFL where they have 4 guys that have 10 plus pressures. And all of them on the D-line. And that's up the middle and on the side. So it's just like there's not one guy you can single out. There's not too many things that you can do to combat that, especially when they're running games, they're running twists, they're running stunts. You know what I mean? It's just, man, look, I just understand.
I said we seen our starting unit struggle with all of that. So
yeah, so it's just like I just understand how the game can get if we're not going to sit there and run the ball, and the fact that we go away from Javonte Williams when he's cooking. They're going to put Miles Sanders out there.
They gotta stop doing that. They gotta stop doing bro. If Javonte can handle it, let that dude carry the ball 85% of the time, 90% of the time, bro. Let him carry it. There's no way there should be an even split between him and Miles Sanders.
At all.
No way. No way that he should have 10 and Miles should have 9. No freaking way, bro. There shouldn't be a single game where Javonte has less than 15 carries. I'm going to say that for sure. There should not be a single game where he has less than 15 carries. And honestly, with the defense playing the way it does, and realistically, I was just about to say, with the defense playing the way it plays, and realistically speaking, to have a chance in these type of games, y'all, real talk, you're going to have to run the ball 20-plus times a game to keep your defense off the field, to limit the opportunities the opposing team's offense has in order to run that damn score up, because it's putting you in a bad situation early in the game. It's essentially taking you out the game from a strategic standpoint early in the game, trying to run a normal-paced offense. We can't even do that.
Before you know it, you're down 2 scores. It's just like, it's crazy. Like, and I just know, like, if you get in third and long situations against the Packers,
oh
it's
boy,
all night.
It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly. If that happens, it's gonna be ugly. That's why I say Javonte Williams. I was joking and stuff, but Javonte Williams is gonna have to have a big game. He's got to have a big impact on this game, and he's gonna have to be able to run that ball. And I feel like probably the best way to run the ball is if your brother's on the edge, bro. Out of the other dudes is out there, man, I'm going his way.
But listen, you say run the ball at Micah. That's the one thing he's been working on in his game.
But that's also the weakest part of his game. I'm not saying he's bad at it, but that's the weakest part of his game too. That's
what I'm saying. They've been saying that's the weakest part of his game for the last 3 years. You think he ain't heard that? You think that's not what he's focused on?
But do you think that I think that now his run defense is better than his ability to do anything else, or his ability or his backside pursuit? No, it's not.
I know it's when Jerry came to the media and said we traded Micah because we want to get better at the run. Micah took that as a personal shot that, okay, bet. Now watch this shit. And that's why you saw week 1. What'd he do? Penny, on your back. You want to run at me? On your back. And the rest of us is going to swarm. That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's the difference. Like, yeah, Micah, he doesn't have to feel like, okay, they're running at me. I got to make the play. Nobody else might not be there. Now, all I got to really do is hold my ground and do my job. And I know these guys behind me, they got me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's why you see that's why they play defense the way they do. All of them fly to the ball. All they DBs tackle and all that. They literally run 3 safeties for that reason. They don't run a nickel corner. They have a safety at nickel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. The way that they run that defense is really good.
We're gonna see. Like I already gave you my prediction. I think
the Cowboys will be able to. I'm not saying the Cowboys won't have effective runs. I feel like the running scheme is good enough to where they will have effective runs. But my thing is, you're going to have to consistently have effective runs, and when you know a team wants to run it, it's harder. It's better to defend.
Go Cowboys! Go Cowboys! 31-28.
PD lets them be able to load the box.
Man, 31-28. Load the box if you want to against Dak. Please load the box against Dak. Please load the box against Dak, bro.
But you know we're gonna load the box and disguise coverage. That's what I like.
Load the box against Dak. Please load the box against Dak, bro. 31-28. We already heard your BS prediction. That man said 28-10. It's crazy.
28-10, 28-17.
Oh, now you want to put a little bit more respect on it. Nah.
28-7.
Nah, stand in your BS.
I don't see the Cowboys scoring more than 2 touchdowns. And I feel like Brandon Aubrey good for 1. So, like, it's going to be 10 or 17. I don't, like I said, unless Jordan Love turn the ball over 2 times, no, People aren't scoring more than 20, bro.
Okay, we're gonna see.
Be real.
We're gonna see. Y'all remember he said this.
Just remember, the Packers haven't given up a touchdown in the first 3 quarters of either game this year.
Remember he said this.
Haven't thrown a touchdown in the first 3 quarters of either game.
Just remember he said this. That's all I'm gonna say. Just remember he said this. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. TP, appreciate you for coming and rocking with us and getting that off your chest about Jerry saying the crazy stuff and everything else. That was crazy. I can't believe Jerry said that. But either way, y'all let me know your score predictions down in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel, hype the video, leave a like, all that stuff. Check out TP over on Unwanted Opinion. Check them out over there, y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. How?
We Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays, 10 a.m.
Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays at 10 a.m.
Yes, sir.
Peace out, y'all.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still them boys? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Hey! Woo! Hey! I'm still them boys.